the guardian of the second Bell of Awakening, one of the Chaos daughters, and the Queen of Rule 34, Chaos Witch Quelaag. When the first flame began to fade, Witch of Isolate and her daughters decided to recreate it. They were all masters in the art of pyromancy, and yet, when they tried to prolong the Age of Fire, something went horribly wrong. And so, the Chaos Flame was created. It gave birth to the demons. Yes, if it wasn't for the Quelaag and her sisters, and her mother of course, this boss list would be a lot shorter. But demons like Capra Demon or Taurus Demon weren't its only creations. Chaos Flame had the biggest impact on those who created it, changing them into horrific monsters, twisting their flesh. It didn't kill them, death would be too merciful for them. It turned them into some of the most powerful demons in Lordran. We will take a closer look at the rest of this demonic family in future episodes, and for now, let's analyze FromSoft's second attempt at creating Arachnophobic Nightmare. As you can see, FromSoft took a completely different approach while making this spider-like boss. One of the most obvious differences would be an arena. While fighting Armor Spider in Demon's Souls, player had to go through a long corridor to get to the boss. When we enter Quelaag's domain, we immediately see that this time we have a lot more space to maneuver. I always say that arenas are as important as the boss itself in creating the overall boss fight experience. I feel that Dark Souls took a more naturalistic approach in designing those environments. I'm not talking about level design here because that would be a series of its own, and who knows, maybe after this one. In Demon's Souls, while passing through the fog wall, you didn't always know what you're gonna see on the other side. When you were on the other side, however, it was crystal clear. If it was the boss, the cutscene played almost immediately, or you would see a boss health bar straight away. The only time it didn't happen, I think, was in the old hero boss fight. There you had to take a few steps first, then the cutscene played. If you've watched previous episodes, and if not, why, then you know that in Taurus Demon fight you have to cross the bridge halfway for him to show up. Sure, there aren't that many bosses who also do that, but that was the first hint of what FromSoft was gonna do in their future games when it comes to introducing bosses in a surprising, unexpected way. I will talk more about those bosses in future episodes. Also, in Dark Souls, you encounter bosses in normal places more often, places that are just parts, extensions of the environment. Fighting Taurus Demon on a narrow bridge, gargoyles on the rooftop, Capra Demon in a tight garden-like room, stuff like that is great for world building. Getting back to Quelaag, although this boss arena is rather empty, the irregular cocoons on the sides, the uneven shape of it, in my opinion it gives this fight a lot more personality. Oh, and you also have stairs in this arena. I always say that stairs are Soulsborne games' hidden easy mode, and you're gonna learn why in the future episodes of course. Like with the arena, Quelaag differs greatly from the Armor Spider in a way we fight her. To be honest, the only thing those two have in common is being a spider and a fire team, I guess. She attacks you with her flame sword. She can do slashes as well as stabs. Those attacks, however, are extremely easy to dodge. If you stay to her side, you don't really need to dodge them anyways. The thing you wanna watch out for is her lower body, the spider. It can breathe fire, or rather lava that stays on the ground for some time. If you don't look out for those lava puddles, you can easily die. It can split lava in an arc around itself. She can also drop lava balls at you. Casting those attacks takes some time, however, giving you great opportunity to deal some damage. And you really don't wanna miss any opportunity for attack. Similar to the Gaping Dragon, Quelaag has pretty large HP pool. Also, there is a long way from Blighttown to any blacksmith, so you don't have an easy way for upgrading your gear if you didn't think about that in advance. All this lava on the ground creates quite unique challenge. You don't really know what pattern it ends up forming, so if you're not careful, you can be cut off from escaping her other attacks, especially her AoE attack. It deals tons of damage. Fortunately, it's pretty well telegraphed, so unless you're surrounded by lava, you have plenty of time to run away. Overall, I think that this boss is really solid conclusion to players' first descent into Lord Ran's depths. Of course, we will descend even lower eventually, but for now, that is, for the next episodes, we go to surface. When she is finally defeated, she drops 20,000 souls, 1 twin humanity, and a soul of Quelaag, which can be turned into Quelaag's Fury Sword or Katana, Chaos Blade. When it comes for the tips, do not attack her from behind. She has special AoE just for that occasion, and it one-shots pretty much everyone. She is weak against lightning and immune to fire. Wow, I didn't see that come. Also, if you hit her female body with any projectile, the boss will stagger. If you're really having a bad time fighting this boss and you happen to have some bow and arrows, you can cheese her pretty easily. You just need a lot of arrows. Go there and simply shoot at her. It will take some time, during which you can, for example, watch my other videos. Thank you for watching. To the next time.